Okay, this is big breaking news that has just come in. A fire has broken out at the Serum Institute of India in Pune. This information that has just come in, and we're just cutting across to it, waiting for more information to come in. This is a fire that has broken out at the Serum Institute in Pune. The Serum Institute, the institute that has developed the Covishield vaccine. That is the location we are referring to here. Fire at the Covishield vaccine manufacturer firm, the Serum Institute of India in Pune. First pictures there on your screen. We are waiting for more information. This is just initial information and update that we are getting. Of course, there would be more details subsequently. But look at that, the picture, the smoke bellowing out of that building. Now, we do not know much about the level and extent of the fire at the moment, except for these pictures that show us what kind of fire it could possibly be. One can just imagine that there seems to be a big enough fire there for that kind of smoke to emanate from the Serum Institute of India in Pune. And of course, there would be a lot at stake here, because this is exactly the firm and the institute that has developed Covishield, and it has dispatched vials of the vaccine from this particular location to across the country. And this is the exact location where the vaccine was developed, and therefore this is in fact one of the vital installations, one of the primary locations, not just for Pune but for the country at large. Disha is joining me on the phone line. She has more information. Yes, Disha?
Yes, Afrida. So the initial information that we are picking up at this point is the fact that fire has broken out at Terminal 1 gate of the Serum Institute India in Pune. In fact, what we also know that fire started at the BCG manufacturing section of the institute. Efforts are on to control the fire as of now. The fire tenders, at least there are 10 fire tenders that have been rushed to the spot to douse the fire. As of now, the reason for the fire is still unknown, but the visuals say it all. I mean, we are looking at the visuals on the screen. Terminal 1 gate is where the fire has broken out. It has started at the BCG manufacturing section of the institute. That is the initial information that we are picking up so far. Efforts are on to control the fire. 10 fire tenders are rushed to the spot. Reason for the fire is still unknown.
Okay, that's the initial information. Let me just quickly recap for our viewers the information that has just come in. We only know right now that the fire has broken out at Terminal 1 gate of the Serum Institute of India in Pune. 10 fire tenders are right now at the spot, of course, battling the blaze. The fire started at the BCG manufacturing section of the institute. So yes, it has affected the Serum Institute where the Covishield vaccine is being manufactured. The BCG section of the institute is where the fire started. Efforts are on to control the fire. The cause of the fire has not been ascertained yet. Of course, it's really early now. Of course, the information has just come in, and those pictures are what we have access to show you how it looks like right there outside the Serum Institute in Pune. Yes, Disha, any more update? I'm just going to toss back to you to talk us through what is the information you've gathered on this, please. Okay, some flashes coming in, which I'm just reading out. It seems the fire broke out at 2 p.m. And the other update that we just shared with our viewers right now is that the fire initially broke out at the BCG manufacturing section of the institute. And as it typically happens, the first focus of the firefighters is to make sure that the fire doesn't spread. The immediate focus is always to control the blaze and to minimize damage. So it seems efforts are on for that. Disha, over to you.
Well, this is the initial information that we are picking up right now, Afrida, that the fire broke out at about 2 p.m. at the Terminal 1 gate of the Serum Institute of India in Pune city. Specifically, the fire started at the BCG manufacturing unit of the institute is what we are understanding. 10 fire tenders have been rushed to the spot to douse the fire. Efforts are on currently as we speak. The reason for the fire is still unknown. But at this point in time, we know that the fire broke out at 2 p.m. No injuries have been reported so far because that's the message we are learning from the officials in concern. But yes, the fire has broken out at 2 p.m. We still do not know the reason of the fire. And it has, the fire, of course, has been broken at the Terminal 1 gate number of the Serum Institute of India.
Okay, yes. So this is largely the information available anywhere at the moment. In fact, I've been checking the other official sites as well. Nothing else is being divulged or disclosed by the authorities. Of course, there will be official statements on what kind and what level of fire this is. But let's not speculate on any of that. Just sticking to the information that has come in, that this has broken out at the Serum Institute of India in Pune. Doesn't seem like a very major fire is what some reports are saying, but again we do not know the exact category of fire, which also will be officially announced. This has happened, yes, at the Covishield vaccine manufacturer firm, which is the Serum Institute of India. 10 fire tenders are right now at the spot. What we have also got to know in terms of detail is that this particular fire broke out at Terminal 1 gate of the Serum Institute of India. Disha, is there any information as to the magnitude of the fire? How big a fire this is? Because usually, there is a category that is announced that what level of fire this is. At the moment, you are telling us 10 fire tenders are at the spot. But how big is the fire? Disha, any inputs on that?
Well, we are not being able to gather those details because the officials have not confirmed to us. But what we know that the fire brigade is at the spot, and there are more 10 fire tenders that are rushing to the spot. So, as far as the magnitude of the fire is concerned, we still do not know, and we still do not have got those details. But that's for sure that it has been broken out at the BCG manufacturing unit. So, we still do not know whether it will actually affect the COVID vaccine area or not, or the COVID vaccine building or not, where the vaccinations and the doses are really kept. So that all information is yet to come in. But at about 2 p.m., this fire has broken out. Fire brigade is already at the spot to ensure that the fire is doused as soon as possible. But there are 10 more fire tenders that are rushing to the spot as we speak.
Okay, 10 more fire tenders are rushing to the spot. So that's the information that we have gathered so far. In terms of how big the fire is, we don't know whether it is going to affect the doses which are stocked up there. Again, no clarity immediately at the moment. What we of course do know is that 10 fire tenders are on the spot and 10 more, Disha is telling us, is on its way. So all efforts are on to immediately ensure that the fire is doused. But Disha, we are also saying that this fire broke out at 2 p.m. It's been over an hour then since this happened.
Well, yes, initially, of course, one fire brigade team did reach the spot, but looking at the fire, it was really getting difficult, I guess, for them to douse it, and that is why they had to call more fire tenders to the spot to, control the fire, because at this point in time, the visuals that we are looking on air clearly shows that the fire has not been controlled or doused yet. So that is why we are looking at 10 fire tenders more rushing to the spot. But another new information that we are picking up is the fact that the fire indeed took place on the second floor of the manufacturing unit that I was really mentioning. And that manufacturing unit is just adjacent to the COVID vaccination plant. So the fire did not really affect us what we, looking at the COVID vaccination plant, but it has happened very close to it. So we are yet to gather details about exactly whether it has affected that COVID vaccination plant or not. But this is the latest information that we are picking up, that the manufacturing unit is just adjacent to the COVID vaccination plant where the fire has broken out. And now efforts are on to douse the fire as we speak.
Right. Okay. So that is fresh information Disha is sharing with us that this fire has broken out the second floor of the Serum Institute of India, and also some sources indicating that this is a fire that has taken place at an under construction unit. So the vaccine production will not be hit. But like Disha just said, we cannot make a confirmed point on this yet. But yes, of course, some reports are saying that vaccine production will not be affected. That manufacturing unit is adjacent to this under construction unit, but the fire has not affected the vaccine manufacturing unit per se. As of now, that's the information. But yes, this is a developing situation. We're keeping a close watch on what's going on there, and we are, of course, going to keep flashing out and putting out information immediately as we get more inputs on this. Vaccine storage unit, Disha, we are now saying is safe. So can you confirm for us any word coming out of Serum Institute of India? It's been over an hour, it seems, since you're telling us that the fire broke out around 2 p.m. this afternoon.
Well, currently, Afrida, we have got a confirmation from the Serum Institute, specifically to Birana, saying that the fire is in the new area. There have been no impact on the vaccines, like we have been talking about, that the fire broke out adjacent to the COVID vaccination plant. As of now, there are about 4 fire brigade teams at the spot to control the fire, because the fire brigade is also dousing the fire as we speak. But the major relief as of now is the fact that it is not going to impact or affect the vaccines that have been stored inside the Serum Institute of India. So that is a big relief here coming in. But another fresh information that there have been 3 people who have been rescued by Pune Fire Brigade team as of now. So that is also the latest information we are picking up. But of course, the major takeaway from this fire is the fact that there could be no impact on the vaccines because the fire has been broken out a little far away at the the manufacturing unit, which is little far from the COVID vaccination plant. Afida.
Yes, some information, like you said, also coming in that all scientists working in the institute have been evacuated, and you are saying 3 people rescued. So clearly, at the moment, the focus is to evacuate, to help those who could be possibly stuck there, and therefore authorities would be busy with that process. Information, of course, trickling in here. Couple of important points is that this happened at the Terminal 1 of the Pune-based Serum Institute of India, and the manufacturing unit of Covishield vaccine is not impacted. So storage of the vaccine is safe at the moment. That's the information coming in. The vaccine storage unit is safe. This has happened in an under construction unit adjacent to the manufacturing unit of Covishield. However, the storage and the manufacturing unit of Covishield is not impacted, is what we are getting to know. 3 people being rescued. Disha, can you give us a final confirmation on whether there were people inside that particular unit where this fire broke out, and if everyone is safe? Any confirmation on that?
Well, Afrida, we still do not have, the confirmation on how many people were present because considering it was an under construction site, we are assuming that, of course, there could be laborers working or there could be other people as well. But we still do not have those confirmation. As of now, of course, what we know that 3 people have been rescued, and priority is to douse the fire first and also simultaneously check if there were more people inside or at the incident place. So that is, of course, priority. There are about 4 fire brigade teams already at the spot. 6 more are rushing to douse the fire because that's the need of the hour right now as we speak.